So my experiences playing in Washington Square Park. Something I had to share with you guys because just like everything in life, there was some unforeseen circumstances. And what it was dealing with the homeless that lived in the park. Nothing against homeless people, but some of them were pretty intense. Yeah, I had a guy heckle me for nearly 4 hours while I was playing the piano, and I try to just ignore him and just try to just keep playing, and just thinking he would leave eventually, but he wouldn't. At one point, you know, I don't even remember how we got him out of there, but it was just, I went home and I was laying in bed that night, and all I can think about was that guy's voice yelling, and I was just like, I'm thinking to myself, man, that was harassment. I was just literally harassed for like 3 hours. It was it sucked. That was like the worst experience I had playing there. Another crappy experience was I was wearing the angel wings, and I think I was wearing the angel wings. I'm not sure, but there was another homeless gentleman there, and he's actually a really cool guy. He's pretty supportive all the time, but he just talks incessantly, and he just kept talking to me, and it'd been like an hour, at least an hour. He just was hanging around, and I don't mind people participating and hanging out. I actually encourage it, but it's just at one point, it's like it gets to a point to where it's too much. So I think I had said something probably along the lines of like all right, enough, or something like that. Not even that bad. And he goes, and this other homeless dude walks by, and I think he told him because the guy he told starts ripping up paper, like throws it, and he like screams, and I was like, what the hell? I was just like, what the hell? So I'm sitting there playing the piano, just singing, and then I look over at him, at the guy that he just told, and he's sitting down, and the guy opens up his jacket like this, and he like pulls out a pair of scissors, and I'm sitting there and I'm playing and I'm looking at him and I'm just like, did that just is what is so I was like, wow. So I couldn't believe what was happening, so I just kind of ignored him because um I'm really strong and I didn't want to end up punching his head off, but no, not really. I just didn't want to confront. I didn't want to get into I don't want to confront him, or I didn't want anything to go down. So I'm just sitting there like, wow, what am I gonna do? So what I start doing is I just start playing more. I start getting more into the music and playing, and really just playing as much as I can. And a beautiful moment happened. He put the scissor away and he looks at me and he's just mesmerized by what I'm playing. And he kind of just, I know, I just attribute this to the power of music, I guess. But he kind of just like was sitting there watching, and he goes, wow, you really play. It's like you really play from the heart. And meanwhile, I'm just hamming it up, just pretend like I'm like really into it. But the power of music just goes to show you, like, you know. And he didn't cut my wings off or stab me or whatever the hell he was planning on doing with those, but that wasn't cool. I can't really, I'm not trying to be just focus on the negative, because there was a lot of really great moments, which I'll share with you in another video. But I think I'm gonna keep this one at scary moments playing in Washington Square Park, and those were the two. Yeah, not to mention the alien landing, but we'll get into that some other time. All right.